Hello, I'm Element, and after watching this video earlier in the day, and experiencing the Reddit comments, I'd like to point out a few things that I noticed. Now before I go any further, I just want to show you guys my profile. As you can see, this is me, Element. And if you look here, you'll see that I in fact have 0 wins as Terran. This is because I do not play Terran. I have 22 wins as Zerg, and 30 wins as Protoss. If you looked further, you see that the majority of my 1v1 ladder games are played as Zerg. And I save Protoss for the team games. Yes, I do all the things like cannon rushes and blink stalkers, and I'm proud of it. Anyways, back to the point. The point is, you'd expect someone who mains Zerg and never plays Terran to be the first person to stand up and, well, for lack of a better word, call these mines bullshit. But that's not the case here, and I'm about to show you guys why. What I'm going to show here is the 3 different outcomes you can have when interacting with Ling-baneling against Widow Mines. Now you'll notice there's no Marines, there's no Marauders, this is just the Lings and the Banelings interacting with the Widow Mines. Also, the Banelings have speed just like they did in the video earlier. The Widow Mines do not have fast burrow, but for this, it's going to burrow them before the engagement even happens. Now the first stage will be 0 micro at all. Take the Ling-baneling and send it. And this is what happens. Everything dies. I'm just going to split these guys up again. Actually going to save this to number 1, so we can just use that state from now on. The second type of engagement would be still A moving in, but right when we get there we're like, oh man, that's split up. And you can see there's a lot more living at the end. It's still not the best, you know, you could do better. Alright, we just got to load up from number 1. And so the third is going to be, you're going to try to preemptively set off some of these mines. And hopefully you can get more than one right before the attack happens. And you know you still got to split up because you know they're there now. And you know you're left with, well, a lot more, of course. Compared to what we started with, pretty much got everything here. We've got the Marines on the right side, Banelings on the left side. I'm just going to show something here. So the Banelings are burrowed. And then I hold down Alt, press B. See, now it's kind of glowing, right? There's a lot of people talk about the Widow Mines. Oh yeah, it's a random shot, you know. Doesn't actually have much skill to it. Well, the same can kind of be done with Banelings. Banelings, you can do it automatically, but, you know, we're walking over here. Oh, what do you know? I didn't do anything there. They just hit whatever they hit, you know. They unburrow when you get close, and that's how it works. And that's just to kind of show, you know, they both have to be targeted. You can click on Widow Mines and you can target them. Yes, they have range, so it's a lot easier. But at the same time, they can't attack while moving, so it's kind of a trade-off. You have to select those units and use them to get the most of it. Because, obviously, if we do this again, we put them on the auto unburrow when stuff gets close, right? And this guy's, you know, he's walking his Marines up, paying attention to them. All of a sudden, hey, oh, the first one just unburrowed. Right? And I'm not Terran, like I said, I don't have the splits, but the point is, you know, you can see it unburrow. It doesn't happen instantly. Just like with the Widow Mine, if he's not targeting it, you can see it and react against it. You can split off your units, stuff like that. So the Marauders aren't going to move. The Marines here, they don't even have stamina. I'm just going to pull them back. And this is what the Zerg player did. He A-moved, right? We all hear that word, A-move. That's what he did. So I'll just take this. I'm just going to A-move here. Pull Marines back. That's what happened. Everything died. Okay? Now, alright, so I'm just going to load number 1 up here. Same thing we had before. The Widow Mines burrow, and it takes a long time because we are in slow mode. And that's just so I can micro both sides at once. I'll save that to control group 1, take out the Overseers, take out 2 Banelings, 2 Lings, whatever, control group number 2. And I'm just going to show you what's going to happen here. I'm going to pull back the Marines, not going to heavily micro them, just going to go straight back. And yeah, some of you can say, hey, that's not, you know, full split. I'm not taking them and going all over the place. But that's how it's going to be for right now. This is just a concept video, so to speak. Everything else is pretty much the same. There's no mutas, so you don't have to worry about that. But I'm just going to show you what could have happened, or what can happen if you micro at all. Okay, so I'm going to press the attack button. But the Marauders are not going to do that. It's going to split up. 2 is going to pull back. These guys are going to go right over the Marines. Come back in. These guys can do whatever they want. These guys got to go straight for the Marines. Split up a little bit. It's kind of how it can go. I mean, there's really not much else to say, except for I wonder if this Baneling has a big enough splash to hit both of these. No. Well, I guess it did damage both. Anyways, yeah, the point is, with a little bit of micro, a lot changes. That's all I'm really trying to say here. The Widow Mines don't have to determine the entire game. Looking back on this clip, here's what needs to be answered. Yes, the splits are nice. But why are these mutas all alone up here in the left corner? Why are 90% of these Lings split off to attack 5 Marines? Why do these Banelings show up so late, and why are they so clumped together? Why are all the mutas going to one point, clumping up, and then attacking? Why are the mutas being flown right over top of the mines? Why are the mutas so far ahead of the Ling-bane? Why is he even attacking off creep with such a small army? If you consider these things, it's hard to actually fault the mines.